Intercooler piping sizing. So this is kind of a question that I find myself asking a lot when I was very early on in my building stages. What is the right size intercooler piping do I need for my car to make a certain amount of horsepower? The most common intercooler sizing that we have today on the streets is usually going to be 2.5 inch. This is pretty standard issue for most builds, even most eBay turbo kits, whatever. A lot of cars are running 2.5 inch intercooler piping, usually mates up directly to the throttle body. This is why most people end up running this on these older 90s Hondas. I find that seems to be a good sizing for anywhere between 300 and 500 wheel at most. After around that 600 wheel horsepower is usually kind of where that 3 inch and up is going to be a big significant factor in how much horsepower your car is going to make. But this is always a question that I feel like never really gets answered online. Intercooler pipe sizing does make an impact on the car, but it's not as much as you think. 2.5 is going to get you anywhere between 300 wheel and 500 wheel. That's a big question that a lot of people don't really have a straight answer. I never really found a straight answer with that, but just based off of my personal experience, that's just what has worked for me.